Hey there guys, this is Sam
And Justin.
at the Survival Review, and today we are going to be talking about Suicide Squad again, just going into these spoilers and all that stuff.
So if you haven't seen the movie, don't watch this video, watch the other review we did, which is spoiler free.
Exactly.
And if you have, then enjoy us discussing this weird ass movie.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I guess something we could begin with is the use of Batman
Yeah.
in the movie, which again I thought was really good. You see him in flashbacks apprehending Deadshot and Harley Quinn.
And they're really, I mean, they make sense.
Yeah, I thought they made sense because like that's how these guys would get captured. No cops would capture like Harley Quinn. So I thought that was really good. And again, just like seeing Affleck as Batman.
He's really good.
Yeah, and I love that scene where he's on the roof of Joker's car. That's like right out of the animated series, and it's just great. And then you have the awesome moment where they're underwater and Batman just punches Harley Quinn. It's like
that was definitely a good part of the movie.
That was
I
hilarious.
like that a lot.
But then there's also another cameo by
Yeah.
superhero. That is the Flash in the flashback.
In the flashback.
where he apprehends Captain Boomerang.
Yeah. When I was watching the movie, I thought it felt a little sort of shoehorned in almost. I didn't know at the time that Captain Boomerang was a Flash villain. So now, in
Kinda
hindsight,
had to explain that to him.
yeah, he did. My bad. It makes more sense, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, and also it was a really fast scene too.
That is true.
It wasn't like
I mean,
a
he
sequence.
is the Flash.
It wasn't. This is terrible. And like it wasn't an actual like sequence like the Batman stuff was. So that's why I thought it worked, because it was just a really quick moment of him capturing him. And also this was the first time we actually saw the Flash in the costume.
Which was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the shots of him in the Justice League trailer, aside from that, it's the first time you actually see him in costume. That was cool. I don't know. I liked it. I wasn't expecting it, too. So that's what I liked. But I just came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, there's the Flash. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Again, just adds to the universe that they built, which I think is just cool. And then there is a mid-credit scene, which is something they haven't done in the previous movies because they were like, trying to be different from Marvel. And this movie, they just went, screw it. And they did a mid-credit scene. And I like that scene.
I thought it was actually good. Again, it's Ben Affleck being Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And
he's meeting up with Amanda Waller, and she's giving him info on the other metahumans, Flash and Aquaman. And
so she's basically like Samuel L. Jackson.
Kind of. And then basically trying to cover up the Suicide Squad thing.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, Affleck's just like, this never happened, and it won't happen again. It's just, I like that. And I thought that scene did a better job of building up towards Justice League than in Batman vs. Superman when it was in your face. That scene in Batman vs. Superman with the computer files was in your face. It was not in this. I thought this did a really good job with that.
Especially, I mean, it's just fitting to do stuff like that in a mid-credit scene. That's where it kind of fits well.
That's why the mid or post-credit scenes for the earliest Marvel movies are the most memorable.
Yeah.
Because that's when it's like, oh my god, it's Thor's hammer, and stuff like that. And that's awesome. Building that up is really cool. And that's why I actually like that scene. I thought it was cool. That's why I like seeing Affleck as Batman, as Bruce Wayne. And then like the cool reveal that Amanda Waller knows that he's Batman.
Exactly.
So like, you gotta stop working nights. He usually looks at her like, oh crap. And that just ends. And I like that. One of the things we didn't talk about in actually our review was Amanda Waller.
Yeah, we didn't really mention her too much.
No.
She was good.
Yeah, I really like her character.
I liked her quite a bit.
Like, I know her from like the comics, mostly from the cartoons, the animated series and stuff. And they did a really good job of adapting her. Like, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Basically.
Like, she
just screws people over.
Definitely. Like, hardcore.
Yeah.
But
although it did feel kind of weird. I almost felt like this whole movie was her fault because she's the one that has Enchantress.
that is true.
Like, I don't know. That's what I kind of felt like. Of course, like, I don't know. That's something she couldn't really control, but I don't know. Like, that's one of the things I didn't mention with Enchantress is I felt like they could have had her like get loose like in a better way than just like she just breaks free right away and she's not able to stab the heart in time. And that was kind of like iffy. It was like, it's like what did you expect was gonna happen? And that was bound to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Like how did you not think that was gonna happen?
It was, I don't know. It just kind of felt stupid.
Yeah.
Like these characters weren't thinking anything through.
Yeah, and then also just to add to the kind of like the rushedness of the movie, you have them going to that building to rescue Amanda Waller, and they do, and literally like the next scene she gets captured by Enchantress, and then it's like, what's the point? What was the point of like making that whole sequence of that? And it just seemed really weird in that scene where she kills all those like CIA guys in the building. Like, I don't know, it just felt
that was just like almost too far for her.
And nobody like batted an eye.
No.
Even Rick Flag, nobody like batted an eye at that. He just like,
It's just like,
shit happens.
They weren't cleared for this stuff.
Yeah, so, I guess. I don't know why you hired them in the first place then, but okay. That scene was a little weird, but like that was kind of one of the things that just kind of add to the rushness of it.
Yeah.
But speaking of that though, I did like the scene where Joker rescues Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah.
That was actually another thing I didn't mention. We didn't mention in our review. I'm happy we're doing the spoiler video.
Yeah.
Is that I, despite my issues with the Jared Leto Joker character, I liked his chemistry with Harley.
Yeah. Yeah, they worked well together.
Yeah, and what's interesting is this is actually like the nicest portrayal of their relationship in like the movies. Normally, like Harley's always going after Joker, and Joker's always like, "Yeah, I love you," but it's like, if something happens to you, that's too bad. But in this one, like he's like actively going after her. Like that's his whole like arc in the movies, him just trying to find Harley Quinn. But I thought that was really well handled, and I liked that scene when he was trying to rescue her, firing the machine gun and just laughing. Like I love that scene. That was really cool. And then you get at the end, one of the things I wanted to mention in the previous review, but I couldn't because it was spoilers, with them like embracing the universe and like how cartoonish it can be at times. The scene at the end when Joker breaks out Harley Quinn from the prison, he's like disguised as a SWAT guy in a SWAT uniform, and the SWAT uniform says Joker.
Yeah, it just says Joker, JKR.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's like right out of the comics. Like that's something that the Joker would do.
Yeah,
and I liked it.
I liked it too. I thought that was really fun.
It was a nice little like attention to detail that I enjoyed, and so I like that. I like Harley Quinn and Joker. I liked the flashback scenes with them. Even the scene when he throws her in the like acid or the whatever that was.
I thought that was kind of.
I liked the scene, but I didn't really like the music choice.
The music choice and like. Visually it was just strange.
It was strange, but I kind of enjoyed it because it's a strange movie. So
it's a strange movie, but it almost felt like it was just trying to be. It felt like it was trying too hard. I don't know.
I didn't. Aside from like the music, kind of like because a lot of times there's scenes where the music kind of got like overbearing.
Yeah.
Like the songs, not the score, the songs, and that scene kind of had that problem. But I like the scene itself, and I like
personally,
that.
I'd say I didn't like that scene so much.
Oh, we got that. Well.
I'm sorry.
And I see how it is. I like the flashback stuff with Joker and Harley. I thought that was really good. And I like that scene where Joker's like in his room and he's like laughing with all those like knives and stuff around him. That was all cool. There's great moments with the Joker.
There are some good moments with him.
Not performance-wise, but like scenes with him that were good. So the ending, which we mentioned, that kind of turns into a big CGI fest.
It's just a mash of so much CGI.
When Diablo, who else we didn't mention in the review is a cool character.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wow. Anyway, when Diablo turns into like the big devil creature and he's fighting Enchantress's brother, I didn't care because it was just two CGI things. I don't get invested in movies when it's just like two obvious CGI creatures just like fighting.
Yeah.
If it's a live action movie, I mean, I don't really like. I don't get invested in that.
It's hard to. Because it's just like so blatantly, this isn't real.
So like when they're fighting, it was kind of just like, eh. And also Diablo's line of like, I already lost a family once, I don't want to lose another one. It was kind of cheesy.
It was super cheesy. I hated that line.
It's like a family. You've known these guys for like half a day.
They don't even like each other. They literally like they had a drink and now they're kind of buddies and he's calling them a family. Like I thought that was stupid.
Though I do like the bar scene.
It's not that I didn't like the bar scene, but like
I like that bar scene. That was a good scene.
Yeah.
There's like a good moment for the movie to kind of like just calm down and like. Then I like that. But like the third act and like Enchantress is just like sitting there like fully CGI pretty much at that point and just like and like dancing and stuff. I'm just like I don't really know what's going on right now.
It was just stupid.
And also the character of Slipknot, who I really feel bad for that actor because like he was featured on the posters and stuff, and he's just there to die.
Yep.
Which. Like, it's something I kind of, like, figure is going to happen, like, before the movie, like, in the advertisement stuff, because he didn't really do much in the trailers, but I'm like, yeah, he's at least going to have, like, one action scene before he dies, right?
No, not even close.
They go on their mission, he goes, I can't screw this, he goes to leave, and...
That's it.
And the worst part is that they make it so obvious, because he doesn't have an introduction in, like, the opening scene.
everybody else has these
Yeah.
like cool introductions, and then they're like, oh, and here's Slipknot.
Oh yeah. Like he just like shows up and like they're gathering the people and it's like, oh, by the way, this guy's Slipknot. He's like, I don't even know who he is. And
They're just like, he can climb anything.
yeah. Yeah. It's like, okay.
You're like, okay, cool. He's gonna die.
Yeah, he's dead. Like they make it so obvious. Like I don't get why they went through all the effort of putting him in the posters and stuff.
Yeah.
If they weren't putting effort in the actual movie
It was.
to make him like that.
It was stupid.
Yeah. At least give him an action scene.
Yeah, give him something to do at least once,
Yeah.
so you can almost feel bad when his character dies.
Yeah.
Rather than feel like, okay, I knew that was happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but like aside from that, again, I like the characters.
Yeah.
I like Deadshot's story about like his daughter and stuff like that. And also just saying it was just cool hearing Will Smith in a movie say like, I almost killed the bat and I gotta go back to Gotham. Like that's just weird, but I like it.
It's kind of weird.
Like I do like that scene where like Enchantress is like showing them like visions of like what they want to see, and you see that he killed Batman, and you see Lyra says like, I killed the bat. I'm like, that's just cool. But that was also interesting. I liked Harley's vision too, like her normal with Joker as like a normal guy and like a family.
That was kind of cool.
Which also does bring up some things that like I don't know. Is Harley Quinn possibly maybe pregnant in this movie? Because I noticed in that Joker scene when he's in his room and like all those knives are around him, there's baby clothes to the side as well. Like I noticed that when I saw the movie in theaters. Like
that's an
when it's like that overhead shot and it just keeps panning up, you see like baby clothes off the side, but
I never noticed that.
away from the knives and guns, there's baby clothes.
Maybe?
I don't know. That could be why he keeps trying to like rescue her too.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll have to see in Suicide Squad 2. Hopefully a better movie.
that's the
That's the official
subtitle.
title. Or maybe they'll appear in the Ben Affleck Batman movie.
Maybe.
Which, I kind of want. I want Harley. If Joker's gonna be in the Affleck Batman movie, I want Harley in there.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had like a movie with Harley and the Joker. But if it's just the Joker, I don't want it because I don't want another Joker movie. You know what I mean?
It's true.
It has to be both of them. I mean, I guess it has to be now because like they established them as like close characters.
Yeah.
There's no way they're not gonna. But I'm just saying, if like they were to make a Batman movie with that Joker,
because they were a good pair.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, the chemistry between the actors were great.
so I'd like to see more of that.
But I'm just saying, I know Affleck's doing his Batman movie, and for the most part, I really hope there's no. I mean, I like Harley and I like Joker and Harley, but for the most part, I hope they're not in it.
Yeah, they're overdone.
Just Harley. I mean,
Harley not so much.
Harley not in movies. And everything else she's overdone.
Everything else she's overdone.
But
not
in
in
movies.
Not in movies.
But like, I don't know. I hope he's not in it just because like I want a cool, unique Batman story, and then in the sequel bring in Joker.
Yeah.
Like this movie's just kind of like, oh yeah, there is a Joker in this universe and he's crazy. You know, he could be an adversary for Batman. He killed Robin. They mention that in Batman vs Superman. They don't outright say it, but there's the Robin costume with Joker's writing on it.
Yeah.
So there's that, but it's just like I want to see something else in the Batman movie. As much as I'd like to see them again, hopefully we can get a better, more Jared Leto. Oh yeah. Either way, though, Jared Leto's movie kind of expanded the DC universe.
Yeah.
And I'll give it that. Like I mentioned that in my other video. But I like it. Like you see more stuff. You see the prison that they're all in is a prison from like the comics as well. Now you even see Arkham in like the one flashback.
That's true.
With Harley and Joker. You see Flash. You see Boomerang. You see all these different villains who are from different comics, like different areas coming together, and I like that. Like I just thought that was cool.
It feels like the world is a lot more open now.
Oh yeah, because it's not just Batman or Superman. It's more to it. I like that. And I like the hints at more superheroes. I do still wish we had a few more movies before Justice League, instead of just having Justice League right away.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I even though this movie is not the greatest, and the last few movies haven't been the greatest, I still have high hopes in a way for this universe because Wonder Woman looks good.
Wonder Woman does. I'm actually interested.
Yeah, and Justice League looks like it could be fun, and hopefully this is kind of the year of them kind of hopefully starting to learn. Like they learned a little bit with Suicide Squad. They made it more lighter and more fun, which is something they definitely learned from the previous two films.
Yeah.
But they just gotta learn to let the director make their movie and not chop things up.
Definitely.
Because that's the one that and also the scripts themselves aren't that great. That's one thing that they need to learn, because they got the right talents.
Yeah,
They do, in my opinion.
The actors, all the performances are good. They just need some better writing behind it, and some more creative freedom in general.
Yeah, because then you're just off and you're good. Like, because one of the things is that even though, like I said, I wish we had more movies before Justice League, I'm still excited for it, and that also has to do with some of the stuff that we saw in these movies. Like that actually helps. So they're getting there. they're
step by step.
Step by step. They're all right with Man of Steel. Then they stumble. Like, Man of Steel is not perfect by any means or great by any means, but it was solid. And then they kind of stumbled with Batman vs Superman, and then back up a little bit, but still kind of stumbled with Suicide Squad. I just hope once we get Wonder Woman next year, that just brings it to the top. Then hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So yeah,
you never know.
You never know. But that's Suicide Squad. We kind of got on a tangent on DC there. Sorry about that.
That's.
I haven't done any videos talking about DC stuff, so there we go. And I do like talking about DC because I do like it. But either way, Suicide Squad was an alright movie. Not as great as the trailers made us think it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Because the trailers of my marketing for this movie was great.
Yeah. But
I don't know. It had its moments.
It had some.
I know you liked it less than me, but I was entertained.
It's okay.
I was entertained. I don't think it was great, but it was entertaining. So yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, that's Suicide Squad.
Okay. Yeah, that's just about all we've got to say about it. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.